Hey YouTube, and today I have another snapshot for you guys. This one is about Snapshot 14W30A, and yesterday, if you watch my news video, you saw that there was a screenshot tweeted out by Jeb about these banners, and they're kind of like over a ship or whatever, and yeah, these are it. They always do come in these plain colors if you just type banner in creative inventory, but they do have some different patterns that you can do in the crafting table to make them into, say, the skeleton crossbones one or the creeper, and they actually do move. As you can see here, they slightly have low moving animations. But anyway, here's how to make a plain one. You just put a stick there. It's basically just like a sign but with wool, and then you have your white banner there, and then basically all you do to change the color is just get another type of wool, and that didn't even, for some reason that didn't even go in my inventory. Just get another piece of wool and do that. There you go. And you have the different dyes and stuff, and basically what you do with those, I think it works on any color blank banner. I haven't really tried it with other colors besides white, but basically you can just put colors anywhere you want. As you can see there, you have purple dye taking up that one section. Then if I put down here, it will take up that, then that corner, and then just anything corresponding to that. Let's get a whole stack of dyes so I can show you guys something, and I dropped it. Come on, there we go. So and it still didn't take. I don't get why these aren't taking in inventory now. And so something I found, if you put all of those layers on one side, it takes up the whole left half of the banner. Then if you do it the other way, as I will show you in a minute, it won't do it at all. And let me just, I think this is how you create, yeah, it's kind of like a purple rhombus thing, but as I just mentioned, you can change that color to anything you want. So say I put blue or something there. Let me actually try this with a different color banner. I want to see if it does work, and it does. Yay. Yeah, there we go. When I was doing that, I actually saw something. Let me create a new one. Yeah, the very top of it is purple. I didn't even know I could do that one until now. But anyway, there are some other combinations that I will show you guys in a minute. And so same thing with the where the whole left side of that one banner was covered when I did the dice here, and then the banner there. You can also do that with the top, as I will show you. And the banners are a little bit glitchy, as you see in the background. The lighting's kind of going on and off, but I placed the banner there, and we put that there, and the whole top half of it is purple, as you can see. But when we try to put it on the bottom part, it doesn't work. And also, if we put a dye in the middle, then we put just a banner anywhere, I guess, it will create a purple dot or whatever color dot. Since it's already purple, I'm actually going to use cyan so you can see it better. There it is, there's that cyan dot. And one more thing that you can do, well, not one more thing, but this is the last one before we get into the special ones. You can just put banner anywhere, I think, and then kind of put this as a cross, a diagonal cross, and then there you go. So that one actually does look pretty cool. And another thing to tell you guys about with these banners, they only render as a one block object, so you can actually put like, I guess, any block on the second one. I just put glass so you can still see it, but you can put any block you want on the second part, so you can basically create a cool like castle design or something, if you want like curtains or something, because I think that would actually look pretty cool. And yeah. Okay, and we are now on to the special ones. Let me create some more here. Let's create 4 of them since we have 4 more recipes to go over. There we go, there's 4 of them. So the first one you can do is you can put a creeper head here, and again you can do any pattern you want in the background, but this is the creeper head. You can also do this as you probably saw in the screenshot from Jeb if you watched my video yesterday, or just follow him on Twitter. That's how you create the skeleton one. It's not a regular skeleton head, it has to be a wither skull, I think. And if you put an oxide daisy in there, it creates this eyeball looking thing, which I guess is supposed to resemble a flower. And for the last one we have the bricks. This one actually looks really cool. I have no clue what noise I just made there, but yeah, that is the brick pattern right there. And in my inventory, I'm not sure, well, when I'm holding it, it looks fine, but in my actual inventory I'm not sure if I have this, if it's because I have my inventory in the smallest setting for recording or not, but it doesn't really look like the same pattern in the inventory. But yeah, on to the next feature. And so this next feature, I honestly don't think it's gonna work. What it's supposed to be doing is it's supposed to basically add more features when you're trying to hold a player skull. When you place it, it's supposed to add, like, say you have like I do, I have the nose sticking out, it will actually render that instead of just having it like a 2D feature. But as you can see, it's kind of glitched right now. It still looks kind of like a Steve, but 2 sides of it aren't even rendering. It's just one big brown block, and as you can see, it's like that in my inventory slot and my hand. This next feature I did try out, and it didn't really work out that well. No one really dropped anything as they were supposed to. But anyway, what's supposed to happen here is this is a way of actually getting the creeper head, the skeleton skull, and the zombie head, which can be used for these banners as I showed you before. So let's just spawn in a normal creeper, normal skeleton, normal zombie, and is he gonna escape? Get in there. Okay, good. And so basically how you get these is you use a supercharged creeper, and then when he blows up they all drop their stuff. But instead of using the old way, I guess, of spawning just a supercharged creeper, I'm going to spawn a regular creeper in, then do / summon lightning bolt, which is kind of a secret feature. You really have to just sound the whole thing out. I suck. Not sound it out, but just spell the whole thing out. And I just made both of them supercharged. That's just great. Anyway, let's blow one of them up. And you see the skeleton skull over there. I'm not sure if the creeper did because they're both supercharged. But anyway, there's skeleton skull and the zombie skull. And the creeper did drop his skull. It's right here. There we go. We have all of these skulls in our inventory, and that's just to prove that works. Okay, so now, as you can see, I am in a normal world. Let's fly all the way up here. This is about the video and optimization stuff. And my computer isn't the best, so yeah, feel free to laugh at my lack of FPS here. But let's hit F3, and first thing you see is a graphics card over here on the right here, as you can see, Intel display 854 by 480, and then HD graphics 3000, then all that crap. But as you can see, I am only running 31 FPS right now. But then, that I have to get out of that. And then we drop to the ground here. We look toward the ground. I am now getting 62 FPS because now what the creators of Minecraft have done, they have made it so nothing that you can't see is rendered, which really helps out if you have a crappy computer like mine. And I'm already noticing that on a normal world like this, I'm running a lot better. And obviously I can't have Optifine on this because it's not even an official release yet, and I'm kind of running like I'm on Optifine. So also what this thing will do, since it doesn't really load anything that you can't see, this will kind of nerf, I guess, the X-ray mod. So if you use the X-ray mod, that's kind of too bad for you because you can't really see much anymore because it won't even be rendering. Maybe they'll fix that later. I'm not the creators of Minecraft, not Jeb or anything, but the creators of the X-ray mod may fix that so it actually does render. I'm not really sure, but just so you guys know, to start out, the X-ray mod probably won't work as efficiently as it should. And another feature that I noticed, you're supposed to go up to 32 chunks without the Optifine mod, because you can already do that with Optifine. But I've noticed that on Windows you can still only go up to 16. You're like limited to that. But I actually checked this out on my Mac, which is actually kind of a beast of a computer when it comes to running FPS on games like this. But I can't record on it because there's no fraps for Mac, and there's not really any good recording software for Mac, so I'm still have to record on this. But anyway, that on the Mac, it actually has 32, and for whatever reason it's only Windows that it's still limited to 16. And another feature that I'm accidentally flying. Another feature that we have here is the alternative blocks. I turned that on, and as you can see, even with the texture pack, the small particles of grass are kind of just in random directions here. But then we turn the alternative blocks off. It re-renders once we move, and they are now all facing the same direction again like they're supposed to. This is one of the last features. I'm not sure if it's the last feature, but it is one of the last features. If you look at the world, it is nice and generated, but say there is a problem with the world generation, you can always just click F3, and while holding F3 you click A, and then it re-renders everything. And something that I forgot to mention before, it does render anything you can't see, so that also means stuff behind you if it wasn't already generated. So let's try that thing again. As you can see, it rendered over here. Then I do F5, and it is now all rendering behind me. So that is pretty much it, I think. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you like almost a video, subscribe. And see you guys later.